Okay, this is the right side front ABC strut. Okay, the feed is from this pipe here, which is from underneath the radiator normally, and it comes in up here. It has a bleed nipple there, and then it comes into this push fit connection, and then leads into this bracket which has a flexible hose which then comes around somewhere on the back and goes inside and controls it. Okay, you've got a connection down here, okay, which will be seized, and it's connected at the top by 3 bolts. Now if you've watched some YouTube videos and they say, yeah, okay, they play some music, and you've got some chap who's working on a perfectly clean version as if it's just come out of the factory, and he will just say, yeah, just turn this and disconnect. Now I try turning, and wow, it does. That's amazing. I normally find that these things won't even shift, so you can see that it is rotating, so that's a good start. Before you try and disconnect this, please release the pressure. Open this bleed screw, let it dribble out, because if you try and disconnect this when it's under high pressure, it will spray everywhere, okay? And it's nasty stuff. It stinks, it hurts your eyes, you don't want it in your mouth. It's just not very nice, okay? So please do make sure that it is under, all the pressure has been released, and I'm going to do that now. I'm going to attempt to bleed this screw here. I think it's an 11. Indeed it is an 11. I have an 11 spanner here. I am going to try and bleed it. Right, let's see how difficult this is to remove. Okay, here we go. There you go. Okay, not that difficult. It's going to dribble everywhere. Have a little container underneath. It's going to go over the wishbone, so you're going to have to clean that off. Here it goes, right mess. Ugh, horrible stuff. You could have put a pipe on there, to be honest. You see how much is coming out, so let that just dribble out. Now of course you're going to have to refill and rebleed and what have you. I've never done one before, but you can imagine. Okay. So that's now relieved the pressure. I'm going to leave it open. I'm not going to close it. And now I'm going to have a go at doing this. Now these are covered in mud. I'm going to try and scrape this off. This is a 10mm. I'm going to take that off to release the pipe. You've got another one under here, another 10mm, and this one looks like it's an 8mm. So I'm going to just release these 3 before continuing. Right, so I've now released this, so I've got this nice, wow. Is it any easier? Well, it should be. I should be able to now pull this off. Now, how does it work? Well, it spins. It is basically a push fit, so what you should be able to do is maybe spin it and push it back this way, and it should release. So it should do. Now, this is going to be extremely difficult for me to do one-handed. Whether I have to basically hold onto the rubber and do that, I don't know, but I'm not going to be able to do this with the camera, so I'm going to have a go at it, and if I'm successful, well, I will show you. Wow, I did it. It wasn't that difficult. Okay, so as I said, you can see how this moves. Okay, you see how that? So once you are able to turn and spring it back, it pops out, and you can see in there, maybe it's just can you see? Oh, the light's rubbish, but you can see on there it's obviously something compresses that and what have you. And now comes the fun bit of now removing this nut and trying to break this, basically the seal between the nut and the wishbone.